Hey everybody, do you know your alphabet? Mine goes A, B, and so on. Imagine if it went all weird after that. You'll just never know. This is the devil's alphabet. What does that look like? Last time we had a man, a comedian of sorts. His comedy was like standing on the shoulders of giants. He just stole everybody else's work. He delivered it better. Do you think that guy in the back of the car, could do the banana thing? I don't buy it. He didn't seem that funny to me. So, this is the devil's alphabet. I'm not expecting the devil to be in it. Or the alphabet. Strangely enough. I don't know what I am expecting. Let's get to it. Oh. 150 years ago.
Now, come on, gentlemen, please, let us at least begin this meeting while we still have our wits about us.
Before we get too drunk, magic rings.
Keep it brief, Andrew.
Wayne Alexander. Ethan Phillips. Neelix.
Cornelius, will you begin reading the scroll?
What kind of cult is this?
The Charter of the Devil's Alphabet Society. To set our hearts and minds entire.
To free ourselves from all constraint and scorn both sanctity and saint.
Sworn are we to devilry, high-blown words and revelry.
To this, our names we do affix.
November 1876.
Hear, hear. They sold their souls to the devil.
With graduation upon us, this is to be the last meeting of the Devil's Alphabet Society.
Oh.
Cornelius and I have been talking about an annual reunion.
An excellent idea.
I say we hold our meetings as long as Andrew holds his lease.
Lord Grant, will you make it unanimous?
With one condition. Since the scroll is made of such fine stuff, let us pledge an unusual oath. I propose we each swear to meet not only once a year, but annually throughout eternity, though we be live or dead.
You know why I stopped it, don't you? What are you talking? What kind of crazy shit are you talking about, dude? You think we should meet for eternity, whether alive or dead? You don't think that might backfire at some point in your strange devil's cult? Eternally damned. These guys, you want to meet these guys forever and ever and ever? I understand 99 years, maybe you could put up with them for 99 times, once a year for 99. Maybe you could tolerate them a bit. But for eternity? Who let this guy into the club? Get out of here. I'm not signing anything in blood with you. You can take back your magic ring, too. Freaking guy. Don't you know we're in the Twilight Zone where all stuff is binding, dude? He doesn't know anything. Maybe he got out of the wrong side of the bed. This is why there's 6 other guys, so they can, they can kind of put one person in their place if they act out. They're all going to sign it. Don't you? You know.
Do you seriously advance this proposition?
Aye, we are not common men. Why swear a common oath?
Have it your way, Grant.
I propose we meet each year on the anniversary of this night. Unless for reasons unknowable as yet, the majority of us should, before the meeting, cancel for that year.
Even though I should die, I would not want my vote uncounted. Therefore, I propose a majority of all members must vote to cancel, whether those members be alive or dead.
What does that mean, though?
Let death be no excuse to miss a meeting.
How do the dead vote? This is why they started it back in the 1870s. So we can bring it to the nowadays?
Let us prepare a charter each of us might fear a bit to sign.
I'm not signing anything. 20 years later? Anybody dead?
I want everything out of here. This house is no longer mine, and I won't give the man who owns it a single stick he didn't win from me.
Isn't this where we meet? You know it. Don't do it, Ethan. You've got your whole eternity to think of.
Diva. His death casts a pall on our 23 Union.
They've aged well.
How shall we settle this, Bill?
Our bylaws state that an absent member must pay all expenses of the year preceding. Diva may be dead, but he is also absent.
Oh, that's right.
I move we lend Diva the money and collect it in eternity or at the next meeting if he sees fit to send his ghost.
Plus £100 fine for failure to show as specified in bylaw 5.
Okay.
Aye.
I vote. Yeah, sure.
Very well then. Diva, you owe the Devil's Alphabet Society £115 sterling.
How's he going to get that money?
Unless you carried your checkbook into perdition with you.
Have you no human feeling, Grant? Let us show some respect for our dead brother.
We did not form the Devil's Alphabet to show respect.
Enough, gentlemen. It's time to sign the register. Eli, will you pass the scroll?
Oh, but his name is already...
Deuce.
It's already signed it. He's here.
There's already a name here.
Take back the fine.
Diva's name. And today's date.
It is his signature, no doubt.
I did not write it there, so help me God.
Well, we're not gathered here to ask the help of God, Eli.
Charge it to me, Cornelius.
If you be with us, Diva, you owe us no gold.
As our first incorporeal
First ghost.
member, drink with us.
Oh, let him drink his fill and howl the night away.
Yeah.
Will you have more wine, Diva?
I believe he will, Grant. His glass is empty.
Oh, he's a magician. Magic glasses. Well, fellas, we're screwed.
If this be your idea of a joke, gentlemen, I do not find it funny. I have had enough for one evening.
But you didn't sign yet. This guy doesn't care. 1 year later. Chim chimney.
Lord Andrew!
Oh, he sung himself.
Quick! Cut him down. He might still be alive.
There's nothing to stand on.
Push
How
him
did
up
he get up there?
with the sweep. Wait a second, how did he get up there? It's foul play then. If he didn't have anything to stand on, then it's foul play. Or the ghost got him? There's one guy, the guy who came up with the whole idea, he'll be the last one to break. He's probably the devil.
In view of Andrew's grim death, both Frederick and I feel it would be becoming to cancel tonight's meeting.
Nor do I think I am alone in wishing to go a further step and dissolve the Devil's Alphabet Society.
Out of the question, It is an affair of honor. Besides, Andrew has willed his property to us.
We can vote though, can't we?
You have changed your tune, perhaps, but I hold nothing sacred save the oath we took.
But hold your fire, Grant. Let's put it to the vote.
Yeah, vote.
Remember, the very nature of our charter demands each dead man's vote must be assessed. If he cannot speak, we must assume he abides by the charter
No,
and will attend.
No. That's... No. Because that means when a majority of us are dead, we can't vote anymore. That's not the rule. They should abstain or sign the paper again. We know ghosts can sign things. So we'll put it onto a piece of paper and they can vote. This is one of the last times we'll ever have a chance to form a majority. Because there's 2 ghosts and that guy on his side, and there's 4 of us. So all 4 of us need to agree right now. This is our last chance. We'll never have this opportunity again, fellas. They're not going to do the right thing. One of them's going to be Weasley about it. We can blame him for all the rest of the episode.
Who declines to cancel?
Aye.
Then there will be no meeting this year. By the rules of our society, 4 votes decides.
Yeah,
So
4.
the cowardly vote is cast. But you cannot prevent me from fulfilling my own obligation.
What do you mean?
I will attend the meeting, though I do it on my own.
With the
Good evening,
ghosts?
gentlemen.
He's just going to taunt the ghosts by himself. But I want to dissolve the society. Do that one. And all prior agreements. Do that one. Yep.
No.
Oh, hello.
No.
Oh, he's scared for the first time ever. Are they going to try and kill him? Why can't he open the door? Bust through the window. No.
idiot! Imbecile!
They're gonna crash and die.
You telephone for help from the house. I'll try to keep them in sight.
What's going on?
Run! Run, for God's sake!
Oh, he's been hanged. Just like the other guy. It was the ghosts that did it.
What's happening to us?
We're on fire. Get out of there. Jump out. There's only this guy left and the other guy who's with the ghosts.
Cornelius.
Frederick.
I'm sorry I was detained.
No, a year later.
In the year since last we met, I've not had one full night of sleep. Frederick, what are we to do?
I'm afraid it's no longer up to us. So the dead men must decide for us. Since we have no say in the matter, I'd as soon be hanged for keeping a contract as for breaking it.
Okay. Let's go get killed. Somebody... Oh, come on. What did he write in his note? Maybe this guy's the devil. He's the last one standing.
I'm sorry, my dear friend, but I have not the strength to face the unknown horror conjured by my fears. In any case, as both of us know, we will meet again tonight. I remain your brother in torment.
By the way, I vote to dissolve everything. By the way, I always vote to dissolve and disagree with all the... Well, it's just you and the ghosts, dude. Hope they left you some wine.
So the final letter of the devil's alphabet falls into place.
Yep. So how's everybody been?
Gentlemen, to our mutual damnation.
Why do we start that stupid club?
I have a proposal to make for our mutual benefit.
Okay.
What has been bound by agreement can be dissolved by agreement.
Yeah.
I call for a vote. Who is in favor of dissolving our charter?
Hey, one of the ghosts put his hand up. 2, 3, 4. How about you?
My lord, grant your objection damns us all, though your honor is sustained. But pray recall the purpose of the devil's alphabet. High-blown words in revelry, not this sullen, mute damnation.
Yeah.
Will you not set all of us free?
We did it for fun. Oh, he votes. Good.
In the absence of any objection, the Devil's Alphabet Society is dissolved.
Yay!
This meeting is concluded.
And all future meetings?
May God have mercy on our souls.
But the end. A happy ending? What the? They all had letters on their rings, you see? That's why it was called the Devil's Alphabet. What an odd ending to the episode. They gave us the Twilight Zone ending to it. They were like, they're all damned for eternity. Who votes to not be damned? Me. How about you, mister? Alright. Okay. We're done. Are they done? Are they freed? Do they get to go somewhere else now? What about that guy who's still alive? But weren't the ghosts were the ones killing the people who are still alive? You know? And they got the carriage driver in on it too, right? The devil's advocate. Set them aflame and killed them. Who was that guy? And then they just left 2 of them alive for the year because they're like, can't kill everybody in 1 year. We'll leave 2 of them alive. And then one of them killed himself, and then the other one's like, well, we just don't do this anymore. And then he found God. The end. The end. So is it... I don't know if they're still bound by the agreement to meet for eternity or not. Now that they've dissolved their cool little club. I don't know. Maybe God will let them out. Maybe we can find that loophole. What an odd episode. Their little club didn't do anything. You know, they weren't amassing wealth. They weren't stepping on the little guy. They weren't doing anything audacious. There were just 7 guys meeting up. They formed a thing in college, and then they were like, oh crap. Ghosts are real. The devil's real. And that one guy, throughout the whole episode, was like, that's the way I like it. Up till the end. When he's like, okay. At least that's the way I interpreted the episode. Let me know in the comments if I've misinterpreted that whole ending. By the way, almost all of the 7 are recognizable people who've been in other things I've seen. Almost all of them. I saw a couple of Star Treks. And then, I don't know, one of them looked like somebody... I don't know, he feels like he was a butler in something. I don't know. I might look it up. Oh, he's in so many things. When he's in Friends, I might know him from Friends. Just so many things. Everybody was in everybody in that episode was in so many things. So yeah, an interesting little episode today. Next time out, we've got The Library. So lots of books. I could have seen them meet up in a library every year. So yeah. Get your reading glasses on for the next one. We'll be back for that. I feel like they could have done a little bit more with this, flesh out the characters a bit more, give them more of a backstory or something. We just seem to skip from death to death. And they really compressed it. You could see it all. You could see them expanding it into a proper movie, where most of them stay alive for longer, you know, and more creepy stuff happens, and they realize they're bound to the oath, and there's more existential dread creeping in. They probably have. Look, they probably made that movie. I just don't know about it. So, yeah. Anyway, take care. Don't make any eternal oaths. Never make an eternal oath, you know? Till death do you part. That's as far as you should sign, you know? And I'll see you next time.